Hi Gemini, Jessica here with Cardinal signs. Welcome to your decision reading. This reading is going to run from mid-June through to mid-July, and it's split into two parts. We're going to be looking at path 1 and then path 2. I'd like you to take a moment before we begin and have an idea of which of your two choices or options is going to be represented by spread 1, which is path 1, and which of your choices or options will be represented by path 2. To begin, messages coming in here for path 1. There's a lot of hard work associated with this path, a lot of structure, a lot of precision, and teamwork is highly emphasized here. It's like a very precisely coordinated group effort is coming in. If it's not a group effort, then it's almost like you're going to be wearing a bunch of different hats and be performing many different roles. If it is a group effort, then everyone has a very specific duty. The rewards of this hard work are going to be very sweet. This is very rewarding hard work. Path 2, I'm seeing the number 4. The first thought was that this could be indicating a time frame, so maybe 4 weeks, 4 months, could be April. It's going to be different for everyone, but however 4 is significant to you. I'm also seeing you watching, waiting, and then striking at precisely the right time. So again, timing is really emphasized here. So this is going to require patience and skill. For Gemini, a choice or decision to be made from mid-June through to mid-July. Messages for path 1 and path 2. What does Gemini need to know about path 1 and path 2? Let's take a look at that. 9 of Pentacles, hard work and rewards, sweet rewards. What does Gemini need to know about path 1 and path 2? Overall energy for path 1, breakthrough. This is justice. Good strong energy coming in here. 2 things to consider with path 2. Going with the flow, that's the Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Swords, rebirth. Interesting, that's completely opposite ends of the spectrum here. Ace of Cups and 10 of Swords, okay. If you were to choose this path, where it could lead you, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, moment to moment, and the 4 of Swords, postponement. This 2 of Pentacles has been coming out a lot with these readings. Overall energy for path 2, 2 of Cups, lovely, that's friendliness. 2 things to consider. We've got the 2 of Swords, schizophrenia, and the Queen of Wands, sharing. We've got 3 2s, so definitely some tough decision going on here. This is being very split, very divided. Where this path could lead you, should you choose to go down it, we have the 4 of Pentacles, that's the Miser, and the Ace of Pentacles, maturity. Okay. Now you also have 2 4s, and I did see 4 being significant for you, so keep that in the back of your mind. Let's talk about breakthrough. This is the Justice card. So this is coming in really strong. There's a lot of powerful energy here. This is really a accomplishing some kind of major breakthrough in your situation. It's explosive energy. Now, because it's justice, it's also about fairness. It can be equality. Because I was seeing a lot of teamwork potentially, this can be everybody pulling their weight. Everybody pulling their weight so it feels fair. Like no one person is carrying everyone else. And if it's not teamwork and it's you working solely or acting as a sole individual, you have a lot of different components here in the breakthrough card, and all of them will be represented equally. So I think not one thing is going to be emphasized. But there's a lot of power here, a lot of personal power. Two things to consider. Ace of Cups, going with the flow, and the 10 of Swords, rebirth. As I said, these are completely polar opposite energies. So this is feeling emotionally fulfilled. This is something new coming in with the potential to really nourish you on an emotional level. This can be new love. This can be a new friendship or relationship. And I am seeing here the potential that some of you might be more so geared towards that direction with this decision, that this is more so about relationship. We have something ending or something needing to end. We have to let something go. And I'm happy to see that you have this breakthrough energy to help propel you through this transition. This is not as strong as the Death card, but it's kind of like a mini death, where we have something that is potentially painful, potentially difficult to let go of, but you have that strength to do it. This is also going to feel like you are being released. Flow and balance are going to be restored to your life through this release. Where this could lead you. 2 of Pentacles, moment to moment, and 4 of Swords, postponement. It's like you are ready and waiting to take the next step. And you're kind of like hanging there, you're hovering there, you're on the edge, but for some reason, there's something that's stopping you and holding you back. And we have to honor that, because there's always a reason, and it's always a good reason. But it's kind of like you're just being teased and tormented by the promise of what's to come, but you're not being given it quite yet. So just be aware of that. Not too far into your path, you may come up with that energy. You could come across that energy. Overall energy for path 2, we have the soulmate card, so the 2 of Cups, friendliness. So this is a deep emotional connection with someone else. This can be, if it's not a person, although I suspect that it is. If it's not a person, it's a deep satisfaction and fulfillment with whatever project or endeavor that it is that you are currently working towards. Now, soulmates are very strong connections. They are not always lifelong, but they certainly can be. They have a very powerful and profound impact on us. They change us and transform us for the better. We learn so much from these kind of people. They're very influential in our lives. So as I said, you have 3 2s, so really conflicted, really divided here, and this is emphasized most strongly with the 2 of Swords. So this is schizophrenia. This is you being wedged between 2 options, and having a really hard time choosing which one to go with. You're probably going to feel at some point that you are trapped, that you are stuck, and that you can't possibly move or make this decision. It's very challenging. You have the Queen of Wands to light the way. This might be someone in particular coming in to help you out. You can see how she's offering you this light of guidance and warmth. She's offering you a safe space to make your choice. Queen of Wands, this can be a fire sign individual, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This could be one of the people that you are considering if this is a relationship decision for you. She is lovely. She is very generous. She's very giving, very warm, very cheerful as well. This is a very happy and positive person. She has a big personality. Where this could lead to if you chose path 2, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Miser, paired with the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance coming in here. There is the inclination to hold on very tightly to something. There may be the desire to kind of barricade yourself, block yourself off. Just be aware of that. Because you have this person who is offering this sharing. She's very generous. She's very open to helping. And yet you might not be quite able to accept her generosity. And this can be a man, of course, too, because this is a general reading. But it's almost like you might be half closed off to receiving this offer that they are holding out to you. What we need here is the maturity of the Ace of Pentacles. We need the wisdom to see and to recognize when we might not be acting in our best interest or in our partner's best interest. And have the strength of character to be able to change our behavior when we notice that. That's what's coming up here for you. On another note, this is an incredible amount of money. Like there's a ton of prosperity coming in here. If this is more of like a job, career, finance thing for you, there's potential on this path, but it's not coming in quite yet. It's almost like it's there, but it's not quite there. And then with this one, it's just like doors wide open. You're able to save up a ton of money, and there's more coming in. There's a lot of opportunity here, just waiting for you to take hold of it and do something with it. It's important to note with aces. Aces are opportunities. They're blessings coming into our lives. And it's up to us to do something with them. If we just let them sit there, they are not going to pan out for us. It's going to be a missed opportunity. So take a look and really pay attention to when these aces come up for you, because it requires some kind of action on your part to really make something of it. I'm going to pull an additional card of guidance for you, Gemini. Additional guidance for path 1, and it's this one. It wants to come out. Wisdom. Look at that. Now that pairs more so with path 2, but we're going to go with it for path 1. So I really love this card. We can see in the background that there's a setting sun, and this is indicating the completion of that cycle. And with the wisdom card, it's being able to see what we need to let go of, what we are done with, so that we can move forward with what's fresh and new and exciting, what's really good for us and going to help us proceed forward and grow. So the wisdom to see what needs to be let go of, and the wisdom to accept the good things coming into our life. What else does Gemini need to know about path 2? Additional messages and guidance for Gemini for path 2. Nature. This is a very passionate card. We can see there's a lot of red here. It's very sensual. This Queen of Wands. These are one and the same. These are the same person. Very passionate. Very open. Very generous. Very in touch with earthly things as well. Then this person knows what they want and they go after it. And this can be the energy that you are harnessing right now, Gemini. You're an air sign, of course, but you've got a lot of red, passionate energy coming up here. At least 3 significant cards that are very fiery. And fiery in a good way. Sometimes red can be harsh and overwhelming. But in this case, you have control of this energy. You have a lot of power here. A lot of pent up potential just ready to be released. And I'm going to leave it at that. I can't make the choice for you, Gemini. It's going to be different for everybody. I hope that some things that I have said have stood out for you, have offered a little bit more clarity and insight into your particular situation. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Please feel free to subscribe if you'd like to receive my regular tarot forecasts. Take care of yourself, Gemini, and I'll see you again soon.